What is up, everybody? In today's Hookah Talks presentation, I'm going to be showing you guys another homemade hookah that I have made here. This one's pretty iconic. It is a alcoholic glass hookah. Okay, that's pretty common now. A lot of people are making just anything like Jack Daniel's hookahs, or Grey Goose, all that stuff. You know, anything that is a pretty decent size and it's an alcoholic freaking glass, and you can make it into a hookah essentially. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the hookah, but I'm going to be putting it together for you guys so you can actually see how I put my homemade hookahs together. But if you haven't already watched my my first video on the kind of yellow globe-shaped hookah, that was my first homemade hookah, you could watch that too. And I go over everything. I deconstruct the hookah so you can know you'll pretty much know how to put it together. So here is the hookah, Crown Royal hookah. Drilled a 1/2 inch hole on either side, and the cool thing was I tried to drill kind of in the middle of these diamond shapes, but that's that. Not really perfect in the diamonds, but that doesn't matter. A lot of labor went into this particular piece. As you can see, this hole here is thick as fuck. This one's still thick, but not as thick. I spent about an hour of drilling. I like to gauge how much thickness there is. So on this side, I gauged, okay, there's that amount of thickness, so I could put a lot of pressure up until the point where this pops out on this same piece. But lo and behold, this thing is, I had this glass slivers, but I threw them away because I made this video a while ago, but I just wanted to do another one. This piece is 2.5 of these. Okay. So if you guys want to know how to pretty much build your own hookah, you're going to need a tray like so. And this is completely optional. You put your tray on first, and then you get your down stem. And I have 2 bowl grommets on here because the circumference for the top of this Crown Royal hookah, where the spout is for you to pour the alcohol out, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit wider I should say, so I have to use a bowl grommet on there. And I'll just have to put it down, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And you want to try to make the down stem straight as possible, because if someone's over, you don't really want to be smoking a bent pipe. Okay, so here it is. Literally, this is the hookah. Alright, the back label I took off, took some WD-40, wiped it down as best as I could. And as you can see, one bowl grommet holds the tray and the down stem into the base. And then I'll put a bowl on there if I want to smoke. The next step is the homemade purge port. Okay, I introduced this 2 videos ago. Okay, all this is smart water bottle caps. If I could take this grommet off, that'd be nice. I was using an Egyptian style grommet, but this is more of like a mod style grommet, I guess. This is a pretty standard grommet that I find at a lot of my smoke shops. They just hold these kind of silicone grommets like this. Not the most durable. They will break over a lot of use. But that's okay. These are really cheap. If you want to know about the purge, these are 2 smart water bottle caps. Okay, and each of them have this cap up here, so no water will come out if, say, you drop it or something like that, or if you squeeze, it's not going to come out the top of the little spout here. So I ended up cutting one off. And I was thinking, like, how could I actually make this into a working purge valve? My idea was, I'll melt these 2 together, and if at any point it does get harsh, I'll uncap it in the hookah, blow it all out, and then recap it and continue smoking. But honestly, that doesn't really work too well because, I mean, even though the holes are thicker on this, it still can kind of, you know, pop out. So I end up just leaving it capped. It is airtight, other than the air that's shooting out of my lips, making it sound like fart noises. This thing is airtight. It is a working purge valve, so if at any time it does get harsh or something, I take it out of the hookah, blow all of the harsh air out, continue smoking, and put it in there. This is a very simple design, kind of a more primitive design for a purge port. I'm not really using a ball bearing, although I could fit a 3/8 size ball bearing in this thing, but it wasn't completely airtight, and I don't want to be smoking a leaky hookah. I've made these homemade hookahs because all my legit hookahs are broken. So essentially, a pretty ghetto hookah purge port. Okay, so we have pretty much everything else lined up. Where did I put? And here is the next piece for the hose. This is a extra small, a very small hose port grommet. This I got off a pumpkin hookah. It's a really small Chinese-made hookah. It has a pumpkin-shaped base, hence the name. Move my glasses. Alright. This one goes in the more deep hole because what happened to my old homemade hookah, it unfortunately broke. And the reason being is the glass was so damn thin. It was maybe 2 millimeters, I guess. Like, it was it was like an eighth or something. I don't fucking know. Oh damn. It was very thin glass, and I kept putting this in there, kept moving it around and whatnot, and eventually it fucking popped the fucking glass. It just broke it. Which really sucks, because I didn't have anything to smoke out of, and that night I actually made this Crown Royal. Another thing about homemade hookahs, you guys, if you're making something small like this, you gotta be very cautious of the hose you're using. I wouldn't recommend using a washable hose just because it moves the hookah. I would honestly use kind of one of those one-time use, just really, just the plastic hoses. Very, very easy to use. I see a lot of people using those with the glass hookahs, because it's potentially it will knock over the hookah. I have to make some sort of stand for this in order for it to not move. But this is the hookah itself. I'll demonstrate what I mean by not moving. You can see how the hookah fucking moves. See that? It's just me freaking doing this. Alright. Yeah, I move it any direction. Yeah, that's pretty scary. I doubt it will fall over though. If I do, sometimes I have good ninja skills, and then sometimes I don't. That's why I keep this thing kind of further away from the edge. But this is the hookah. Oh, also, I put a lot more holes in the aluminum downstem. This thing's a lot more quiet, and it freaking, what is it? Diffuses a lot better, like 10 times better. It's way smoother. But that's it. If I make any other homemade hookahs, I'm gonna obviously record it. I'll make a smoke session of this probably later today or something like that. I got some Fantasia Ice Grape. I'm gonna smoke that, and it's my day off. Anyways, guys, keep on smoking hookah. Have a wonderful day.